Welcome to Digital Chats. I am sitting with the founder, the owner, the CEO of Digital Universe, and today we are going to be discussing the 7 secrets of
getting your business online. Welcome.
Okay, so Dad, what is the first secret of actually getting your business online?
I think the very important one here that we tend to miss is what we call the brand site or your brand page. This is where you live as your brand, and there usually you would explain clearly what you are about, the products and service offerings that you have, and you'd have a lot of drop downs, that gives you your homepage and connections or links to various other pages and so on and so forth. It is very much, once it's developed, this tend to be quite static, doesn't change as much as what the others would be, but it's important. A brand site talks all about you online.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so that's it. That's
So
very key and
you
important
basically
to have.
create like all these little icons on their website, which just makes it easier for people.
Yeah, no,
to-
you will generally
navigate.
see to navigate. Your brand site usually has a lot of navigation. You would usually see an about page, a home page. Sometimes clicking through to a blog page and to various other parts and contacts and so forth, and services drop downs. And then sometimes that would be included as part of the brand page, which gives an overview of your brand, which has the service offerings and your values, etc. and so forth.
Okay, so that's step 1. Let me know what's happening in step 2.
Well, step 2, a lot of people haven't focused on this much, but this is a case of marketing bringing it right to the internet, and it's called funnels. When you have to acquire a customer or having to make a sale, it takes time, and you have to engage with your customer, you have to drive awareness, you have to educate, because people don't just buy from you when you go to them and you want to sell. So a sales funnels is rather important to have, and which I believe is very clearly something which you need to have when you go online. So you take your customers through that whole process of the funnel. Right at the top, you're gathering them in.
Like a funnel, guys.
Like a funnel. You're driving the awareness, and using all the marketing stuff to really drive into a point where they convert, which means they click through to want to purchase. And then at the end of the funnel, you make the sale. And with that, you have upsells, downsells, bumps, sales, etc. So, and that is where you would really promote products and service offerings very specifically.
Okay, step number 3.
Well, now this is rather important. Besides the sales funnel, you'd also have very much when you are selling physical and or digital products, you need to have an e-commerce store or site, or a shop or a store, an online store, that's what they call it. And that's where you display your products and people can purchase it. And then when they purchase it, they would go through to a payment gateway where they enter their credit card details and payment is made and everything is processed, and the customer gets a thank you page. You get a notification thereof. Besides the thank you page, you also get an invoice, etc. So that all puts it together in what we would call an e-commerce site, or aka online store, etc. and so
So
on.
basically, like creates a catalog. From the catalog, you
Yes,
choose what it is you want, and then you go
exactly.
to like your
What-
PayPal, where
And
you put in your
yes,
details.
PayPal is one of them. There are many
Checkout.
payment gateways. It's a checkout form. That's what they call it. But also importantly, it's not just physical products. Also, a lot of people are selling digital products, which is documents, games, even pieces of software, and so on and so forth. And there's no real distribution cost there, because it just gets delivered to the customer via the internet automatically. So if you really want to make business, get into digital products.
So it's
Yeah.
available then and there.
Then and
when it comes
there,
to digital.
there's no really distribution cost. Digital products are the way to go, but then again, we do need those physical products out there.
Okay, step number 4. What's step number 4?
Number 4 is rather an important one, and a lot of people tend to miss this. And you get bloggers, and some people love writing, but some smaller companies, or companies in general, sometimes, and more on the smaller ones, are not putting some time and effort into blogging. And blogging is important in that you are driving awareness, maybe a bit of fun, maybe a bit of entertainment with your brand or your products and service, whatever you have to offer. But guess what? Blogs is so important, where it drives SEO, search engine optimization, which all has to do about searching via Google, etc., and then getting ranked better. And blogs is key in educating your current and future customers. And that's how you also grow your following. So it's rather important.
So the blog basically just helps when it comes to your customer loyalty. They actually get to know you as a brand more.
Exactly.
And then
engagement.
They start to engage with you.
Yes. And that's where loyalty is built. And also that's where trust is built. In fact, that's where the relationship is built. And we must not forget, we buy from people. And when people want to buy from you, they need to know you. And that is so key when it comes to blogging, as well as the other social media platforms where you need to have the engagement, the awareness, a bit of entertainment, a bit of fun, and really be authentic when you're online.
Okay. Then we have step number 5.
I would almost say it's a part of the secret in itself. It's one of those things that you need to have. Once you have your customer and your mail list, which you've built over time, you actually don't have to do paid advertising and all of this stuff where you really spending a lot of money for each and every click. You have the mail list and you mail and to your customers directly, and for that you need to have specific mail responder software or mail integration with your pages, where you can then sequence the customers in terms of the various mails and offerings that you have in a way such to finally get them to make a purchase. So it's rather important. Also through your mail platform, also drive awareness and education and influencing and all of those lovely stuff, when it comes to engagement, etc.
So you can help with, say for instance, somebody has a brand and they want to have that mailing list and do all of those type of things to promote themselves more, and their discounts and the sales that they have. And
exactly.
You can help people.
Yeah, I can help. I mean, that's why I said one of my key things is if you can't do it, we help you to do it. But also, guess what? You will see in the link in bio, there's an opportunity for free access where you can do it yourself, and the software is available to you, where you can do a lot of these so-called secrets or steps yourself, and which saves a lot of money. And the current platform is quite integrated, and the savings is immense. So so that would be the mail integration and sequencing and integration into your various pages. Rather important for a business.
Okay, so now we move on to step number 6.
Well, the 6th aspect, and it all depends if your business lends itself to that, because every business has what we call institutional knowledge, capability, and with that, it also provides an opportunity for you as a business to provide this knowledge via, whether it be a course or via a training video or a training document, etc. And you can provide it what we call via membership site, where people can then log in. Those loyal customers of yours, you give it to them either as a freebie or as a paid service, and you provide them with the training on your products and services, and also a way of means of additional revenue, or another way to have more customer stickiness. And really, membership sites is amazing. Whether it be in the makeup industry or the hair and how to do hair or bodybuilding or you name it, even in the fitness training, etc. Even authors or those who write papers and documents. It is a fantastic way to generate more revenue. But for businesses, my take is rather important. Have that membership site so that people can have access to all the training material and the knowledge that you can offer them as part of educating, driving awareness, engagement, loyalty, trust, and authenticity.
Okay, and then your last but not least, step number 7.
Yeah, that is a very, very important part. Now, once you put all of this up, how do you get people to get to your website? And that's what we would call, as online marketers, traffic. And traffic can be, offline, not offline really, but almost off-page and on-page, you want to call it like that. And part of traffic generation has to do, you get a form of where we have paid ads. So you must have heard about Facebook ads and Instagram ads and various platforms on social media where you can drive the ads such that it drives to the website and people to the website. That is for paid ads. Okay?
So would you, when you say step number 7 is traffic, do you then help people when it comes to ads and how to do
yes,
ads?
I can. Yes, we can provide that assistance, or they could do it themselves, or we will give them guidance in that respect. Paid ads, that is one aspect of traffic, but you also get what we call organic, which means you basically do your engagement, you drive your awareness, you use your hashtags, you add other followers in your caption, etc. And that further drives the traffic to where you want it to be. That's via the social platform, but also in an organic way. So you're posting continuously, you're doing a reel, you're doing a story, you're doing a tweet, you're posting something on LinkedIn. So that's, and people would see with all the hashtags and the links that you're putting there. So it all comes together, what we would call almost an organic growth per se. But if you want to go off in another aspect of traffic driving is, you can do a press release, you can do native advertising, and there's many other forms. I mean, the old school sort of handing out of pamphlets, dropping your pamphlets or business cards at various places is another way of getting the traffic to your site. So traffic in itself is quite a big subject. And a way of getting new customers and even growing your existing customers.
So basically like getting reach.
Yeah, getting reach.
Distributing your content.
Yes. And in that way, future customers, for those who are interested, will engage with you. And then you have to grow and you have to nurture them until to a point where you get them to the bottom of the funnel, where you get them to convert because they're loving your product and your service offering. They're trusting you, they're loyal to you, they see that you're authentic, you're real, and they would make the acquisition or the purchase. And that is where the traffic usually starts at the top of the funnel, from all the various sources of traffic, your online traffic sources, and what I would call offline or off-page, if you want to call it that. The old style newspaper, radio. Another big thing that is coming through in terms of traffic generation, really big time, is podcasts. Really big in driving traffic to your site or where you want your followers or future followers to go, so you can get them through the funnel, drive the awareness, and finally get conversion, and then a purchase being done.
Yeah, so basically guys, there's many ways you can drive people to your website, social media platforms, and so on. Those were the 7 steps. If you guys want to know a lot more, please make sure you follow Digital Universe on all their social media platforms.
Yeah, I think that's rather important, and I will be releasing a little ebook on these 7 secrets of getting your business online. It will be published via the Instagram and also the social medias. Actually, all the different platforms that you can think of, we are basically there, and you'll be able to have access to the this book, ebook. And for those who are interested, you can download it. It's going to be for free. It's right there.
Yeah, so get your hands on the ebook. That's it for Digital Chats. Bye.
Cheers. Bye bye.